Ndabiseeko kubanga yenze member wa parliament wa Kawempe North constituency. Abawaaba ensala yavaayo saagikiriza naye njiwakanya kyokka mu kitiibwa. Amateeka gagamba nti bw'oba ojulidde nga gwe member wa parliament abaddeyo osigalayo okutuusa kooti ejulirwamu lwewe ensalawo yaayo. Yeyo y'ensonga lwaki nsigala nga nze akyaweereza nga member wa parliament wa Kawempe North constituency. Ekyo twakikola ne parliament ne tugitegeezaako y'ensonga lwaki ntudde mu parliament era olabye teriiyo ansonzeemu yadde olunwe nti Nalukoola okola kyawo kuba nsaanye okutuulawo. Nabwe ekyo ekifo ekyo si kyereere, ekifo ekyo kirimu omubaka waakyo ye Luyimbazi Nalukoola. Okutuusa Court of Appeal lw'erigamba nti ensala y'omulamuzi Namanya ntuufu Nalukoola vaayo, oba lw'erigamba nti Nalukoola gwe mutuufu, tukyalinda ekyo.
Ogenda kukomawo okudda okuvuganya ku kaadi y'e Kawempe nate?
Namala dde okuwaayo empapula zange mu kibiina ekimyufu ekye-NUP era nina essuubi nti bajja kumpa. Kati nze nakola kabi ki? Olaba n'omutontomi agamba nti Kawempe yalonda Nalukoola. Ani anaabagaana okuddamu okunnonda? Nja kugenda mbaperereza newankubadde waliwo ab'olubatu abawakanya Nalukoola, naye abasinga obungi bagamba Nalukoola yali ku kituufu. It's simple. We were just talking as parliamentarians.
So when you happen to meet her, what do you share as parliamentarians? Given that background,
that this country needs better services than what is provided by those in the UPDF. That we need protection as required by the Constitution. You know, our UPDF officers are those in the Uganda Police Force. They should accord us same treatment, whether we are on opposition side or subscribing to NRM, whether we are commoners or leaders, whether we are led or the leaders, whether we are in the government or not. It is their role to observe, promote, uphold, and protect human rights, our rights. But they have no mandate to infringe on our rights. I always remind them when I meet them, but it's important always to greet them where applicable.
And the final for me is sort of a democracy.
There is already, I've heard news that somebody is intending to contest against me in the party. But it's okay. It is part of our democracy. I have to express my interest. Indeed, I filed my papers with the Election Management Committee of my party. And I'm ready to go back into the same contestation. It's fair, I believe, because I'm concluding a term which you had already commenced with the Honorable Sejilinya. Although it's less than 12 months, but it's another term. It's one of 2021 to 2026. So 2026 to 2031, it will be another term of office. Let me go back and seek mandate of their party. And later I go to voters in Kawempe North constituency and seek their mandate. It's okay. I enjoy it. It's simple. When they choose otherwise, I go back to my chambers and do my work as a lawyer.
So you think you can afford even to lose the ticket?
If the decision is made not in my favor, who am I? And indeed, when I assume this position as a member of parliament, it's not a privilege, it is a responsibility. And I will be held accountable, not only to the citizens of Uganda, but also to my creator. I know it. When it is taken away from me, that is the will of the people, as long as it is through democracy and legal means. Yes, these challenges, they make us grow stronger. There is no way a goalkeeper can win an award in a tournament when that goalkeeper was not challenged. with those hard kicks from their opponent. Let it be. If they choose it, those adversaries of ours, let it be. We shall overcome that.
That's good. Has it made you strong?
I'm stronger than I was before.
Okay. Thank you.
Speaker. Right Honourable Speaker, I do appreciate the Minister for bringing what he has presented on the floor, evaluation report. But Right Honourable Speaker, I recall that this House considered a report from the committee regarding some land which KCCA or came from the executive director indicating that they wanted to dispose of this property. And I recall seeing a letter circulating from the speaker, who is the head of the council, saying that the council had not discussed the disposal of these items. I hope, Right Honourable Speaker, that we shall not have challenges. So, Right Honourable Speaker, would it not be right that equally a resolution of the council be presented to this House so that this House is not taken for granted, Right Honourable Speaker? Because if the executive plans to dispose of anything, the council must receive those proposals from the executive. And after the resolution of the council, this is my understanding, after council resolution, then the minister would bring the items here to this House as mandated by law. But it seems we are jumping a process, and I don't want this House to be used, Right Honourable Speaker, by people who have their own interests. So would it not be procedural right for the minister to also lay on table a resolution by the Kampala City Council regarding these properties? Thank you.
Thank you.
It's important that we be neat as we do the work that we do, legally and otherwise. We queried this matter, and we still do. Honourable Speaker, I have a letter which I want to table. This is a letter from the Authority Council Speaker, who wrote to the Speaker of Parliament, copied yourself in, copied myself in, and a couple of other people. And the KCCA Authority Speaker was saying there is no council resolution mandating the Executive Director to go ahead and dispose of these properties. Council has got to first authorize by way of resolution, according to the KCCA land use management policy. That was not there the other time, and we are still querying those very ones. In fact, it is one of the issues we insisted the minister must bring before final okaying. And that has not been adhered to, not just for these ones, but even for the other ones that were passed. So we would want to see, because according to the authority speaker, there's no authority resolution. So it would be good that, as Honourable is saying, a resolution for each of those properties, including those that were passed, because those that were passed we required that they be brought. So let me table this letter from the authority speaker saying there is no resolution as of this morning.
Honourable colleagues, the PFMA under section 34.6 only talks about Parliament passing a resolution. It doesn't refer to any policies of any institution. I mean, the law is very clear, okay, on it. And after it goes to the Solicitor General, because it's a contract, in case the Solicitor General, because even loans which you approve here, after they go to the Solicitor General, where you find any issue, where the Solicitor General finds any issue that a process has not been followed, a certain law has not been followed, the Solicitor General is very clear. He writes back to the entity and he says, no, I don't consider. So, honourable colleagues, this is a matter, listen, this is a matter you discussed exhaustively, and in fact, in the resolution, I was checking today the answer, they said KCCA should expeditiously bring these two documents which the minister has brought. So with that, honourable colleagues, I now put the question that the motion for approval of the request by Kampala City Authority, these plots M69 and M70 at Irgogo and M731 at Old Kra Road be adopted. Those in favor say aye, and to the contrary nay. The ayes have it. So I now direct the clerk to transmit a copy of the